President Senator Kashim Shettima has implored governors of the 36 states of the Federation to work towards revamping Nigeria's agricultural sector with a view to reducing dependence on food imports and attaining greater food self-sufficiency. This, he noted, resonates well with the investment and commitment of the African Development Bank (AFDB) to establish specialized agro-processing zones in the country. Shettima gave the charge on Thursday during the 137th meeting of the National Economic Council (NEC) held at the Council Chamber of the Presidential Villa, Abuja. He advocated collaboration as vital in enabling the Specialized Agro-Processing Zone program spearheaded by the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development in partnership with the African Development Bank. Briefing journalists after the closed-door meeting, council members gave other highlights to the meeting.
To plan a NEC retreat, what that does is allows complete synergy between the federal government and this, subnationals. That way we can all come together 2-3 days, plan activities, and have a complete flow of ideas, and be able to peer review, and of course do things along the same line. As you can see, there's been many issues raised: agriculture, food security, reinsurance, so that every state will understand what is going on.
Yeah, where we're producing the health sector officers and they are running to greener pastures. I asked that question too in cabinet, and the very ingenious answer the minister gave me that he is working very hard to make sure he establishes a compact with these European countries. Under democracy, you cannot stop anybody from going. As a state, I have built over 1,000 primary health centers, but I don't have the doctors. I only have 100, as you said. But we used to have 3,000. They have run away. We are working very hard with this compact to develop a robust condition of service or scheme of service that will make them to be retained.
Issue of timeline for the implementation of the report, that's number one. And how am I sure that other recommendations were not implemented? If other recommendations were not implemented, then mine will be implemented. And also the issue of addressing floodplains and the rest. Well, we thank God we have a president who, not under him, all of these recommendations or reports were generated. But he decided to come and implement all of these reports now, rather harmonize it, put them together, let it be actionable, roadmap towards implementing all of these reports.
Of course, states, like for instance, like Ogun State is given the airport that they just built as part of the processing zone, so that if there are any produce that are, value addition, can be used to export through the airport or take it to other parts of the country.
Approved the medium-term expenditure framework, which is condition precedent for the presentation of the budget. Of course, work has been going on scenarios, but the legal requirement is the approval of the National Assembly, which has now been obtained. So we are good to go. And like I assured in the last time I was here, we will present and pass the budget before the end of the year.
As the name implies, the Economic Council is responsible for the overview of the economy of the country and looking at policies that influence the direction that we go. So in Council today, the Honorable Minister for Finance briefed the Council on the state of several financial situations in our different accounts, and also in the relationship between the states and the federal government.